Hello, people. Apologies. I got no this one's totally on me. I say totally on me. Yeah, well, it is. But I couldn't sleep last night again, like 2 nights ago. Don't know what happened, but I was trying to sleep last night. I remember waking up. I was trying to sleep. I remember waking up and just like, oh, my day's just 4 a.m. already. I'm just like, the game's in 6 hours. Went to bed at a reasonable time. Again, I don't know what happened. But here we are. I've missed a quarter and a half. Brilliant. Maybe the game will be that. There's been a few games this season where the game's not been close, and I've started going live late, and the game's getting a bit closer. But there's not much hope for this one, to be honest. This one, this one is something. I'm gonna check the. I'm not seeing any of the other scores yet. Hello, Ravina, how you doing? Oh yeah, very close game, mate. Everyone yesterday said Sydney would win except for one person. Who was the one person? Was it? It was you, right? The one person who said Adelaide would win is the one who hates Adelaide. No, it's not bagged. It's not a bugged. It's just I haven't put it on yet. That's the only that's why. So every time I have to start the stream first, and then I have to insert the link of the stream. Unfortunately, there isn't like a specific page where I can just access the YouTube chat because it's like a different chat for each stream, right? The Twitch one is a bit different. The Twitch one is just one link. It's just yeah, it works more like a TV channel. Twitch, I guess. The chat's the same no matter what the stream is. Let me surprise myself. Let's see what the other scores are. Wow! Gold Coast lost to Fremantle. In Gold Coast. What on earth? What? Excuse me? And the Giants beat Richmond by just 3 points. I mean, the Giants still won, but Richmond got the Giants that close. Was the game good? Did Richmond play well or did Giants play bad? What's happening there? Some of these bottom four teams aren't as bad as they look. Based on some results. Like North lost a lot of games that they played well in. So you're telling me we had there was 2 games that were relatively close today, and I mean the one I have to get to watch is this one. LFC, how are you doing? Tigers are up by like 25 to 30 at 3/4 time. They're up for 40 points on 1 in the game. What on earth? So were the Giants bad? Or did Richmond just turn up? They turned into their old selves again. Well, old selves. Well, the flag winning selves. You know, like when Melbourne turned into their 2021 team when they beat Freo earlier this season. It feels weird seeing the Dogs not in the 8, considering how good they played this season. But thinking about it, they have obviously lost quite a few games, so it makes sense. And it's me, Dragon. How you doing? enjoying a close game right now. Yeah, very competitive, man. As you can see, Sydney scored a lot of goals as well. It's crazy how well they're playing today. Callum was on his ACL. That's not good. The 2005 Sydney Premiership squad is at the game. At this game? Oh boy. I'm assuming you guys get Eagles game tomorrow? Yeah, that is the plan. Hopefully I'm not late tomorrow. But yeah, we got a Sunday night game, which is nice. It's nice for me because I can actually watch night games. I can't watch the early games. Obviously, I'll make the change for like a prelim and a grand final because obviously that's a prelim and a grand final. Obviously, I'll get up for the twilight prelim and the early morning grand final. But anything else, anything that's not a night game, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Hello, Ben. How you doing? Well, you worked 12 hours. I wanted a 14 hour. I was knackered after that one. Monday's public holiday in New Zealand, so he works as an open, so doing 2 days work. Oh, that's cool. When is our ban? Do we have the same? We had a bank holiday last Monday, I think. 31st. So yeah. Still currently to 2007 grand final. I think it's worse to lose a close grand final than a blowout. Yeah, I can see what you mean. To be that close and to lose will hurt you. At the same time, I'm thinking about how Sydney lost their grand finals, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to experience that either. It's a lose-lose. Break gig Adelaide. You just have to work for that win today. Yeah, they did. That would have been crazy if Richmond won that game. Go Adelaide! I love how you barely hear anything. Like you hear a few cheers in the distance. That's about it. This crowd is shell shocked. Oh yeah, the St Kilda one. Yeah, the bounce. That bounce. Bit of a scramble there. Excuse me. Mr. Parsley? What's going on? Who's that? Hey, why is the chat gone like that? What's going on? I just noticed. Because it was fine when I first put it on. Another goal for Adelaide. .54 lead, you know. Mr. Static. This could be 60 points. Rochelle. Yeah, they're not. Like, this seems to be a game where everything's going right for them. It's not just the fact that they're winning. Every set shot is going in. Every inside 50 is a mark. Maybe not every inside 50, but it feels like it. Ten goals unanswered. That says it all, really. to rub my eyes just to check that the score is this bad. Another goal. That one came out of nowhere like an RKO. 66. Seven goals in this quarter from 18 inside 50s. I mean, Adelaide can just not turn up for the third quarter. And they'll still be comfortably in the lead. It's quite mad. Can Sydney get a goal before half time? They've got it behind, guys. They finally reached 10 points. The crowd is ironically cheering. Love it. Oh wow, Derek, poor member for 8 months. 8 months of pure delight. I've been on the list more times than I've counted sheep before bed. But at the end of the day, we all have a laugh with David. Sit back, let's enjoy the footy together. Do people actually count sheep as sleep in their sheep? Sleep in their sheep. Do people actually count sheep in their sleep? Because I'd never done it myself, and I was just like, do people actually do that? Good attitude to have. That's good to help me chat GPT. That's crazy accusations there. I'd just like to remind everyone that every single person in the chat said Sydney would win this game except for Ravinho. I'm just pointing this out. Ben wasn't here, so he's excused. But everyone else said Sydney would win except for Ravinho. I'm just pointing it out. I'm just pointing it out. Nothing else needs to be said. I just said someone said 30 seconds, we're all over them. Is that for the Adelaide bench? 20 seconds to go. Everyone here said Sydney win yesterday. Everyone here said it in the chat. once in the last 7 attempts at the SCG, Crows have only hit 12 goals once. They've hit it already at half time. That's a little bit scary. We're not on about the tips, mate. We're on about the chat. The chat yesterday, we were talking about our tips. We're talking about who we think will win tomorrow, and everyone said Sydney. Well, I'm gonna go shower, even though I'm not working today. But I'm going to cinema later, watch a couple films. So I wanna. I'm not gonna go straight after the stream. But about 2 hours after the stream ends, I'll be able to. The movie will start. So I just want to be ready before then. So I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll try and read what I missed in the chat while I watch the game. Oh, Russ arrived. Hello, Russ. How you doing? Don't know if he's still here. He arrived just after I left. Even that's 10 minutes. That's ridiculous. I'm 29. How dare you tell me I'm 40? How dare you? Nah, that's 10 minutes. That's outrageous. That is. I can't be having that. I still got 10 years till I'm 40, mate. Relax. I am now an uncle. Yes, that's fair. You spelled expect wrong, mate, or accept actually. You spelled accept wrong. Sydney, gotta go! Yes! 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 It's time for the comeback, guys! It was a nice goal as well. The way it slid in through the ground, it was beautiful. It slivered like Randy Orton. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful kick. Beautiful kick. Not touched as well, I see on the replay, so there shouldn't be any review issues. Yeah, don't worry, Dynamic Paul. Mars McGee's ban is extended till round 17. Basically, I've been late for 2 streams now. The other stream, Hawthorn got battered, and tomorrow Geelong will batter someone, and I don't like Geelong. So, because of that, the content I feel has not been good enough this week. So to punish me for this, for waking up late twice in a row, we're going to give Mars McGee an extra ban. Yeah, that's Mars McGee will serve the ban. He'll get the punishment for my mistakes. Very good. Ben gifted 5 memberships. Hawk23 again. Wispor. Maybe he's got it before, I don't know, but it seems like I feel like I've seen that name before. But I also don't know if it's because he got membership or not. Genwill, again, another person I've seen before. Kat received one. I thought Kat arrived. I thought she was here. She received a membership. Fair enough. And Mark 5 got one. Is that a goal? No, it's behind for Adelaide. Damn, there's a lot of comments while I was gone. Jeez, where were these comments when the game was happening? Yeah, Genius Tackle still didn't get one. That's crazy. Mark 5, is that Iron Man's 5th suit, yeah? Alright, there we go. I have now caught up with the chat. To be honest, mate, I don't think much he watches the streams. I think he only watches them just to chat and troll in the chat. I don't think he actually cares about the actual content of the stream. Like, literally, he was basically only there just to troll and just ask to ban this person and that person and that person. This guy is that guy's old. That was half his comments. The only time he'd comment on AFL is when he put a bet on. I need this player to get this possession to win $1,000. I just need one more goal from this guy. And I win my huge bet. The guy had a big bet on every 5 minutes. Happiest I was on his channel was when gift 100 memberships. Happiest I was on stream. Happiest I was on stream. The happiest I was is when I made those finals parodies of Avengers Infinity War in 2019. Because I spent ages making them, and a lot of people watched them. I gained 1,000 subs just from that first video. And I was just like, I put so much effort into this, and I enjoyed making it, and I wasn't sure people would like it, and a lot of people like it. I'm just, yeah, that for me was my happiest time on YouTube. My happiest time on stream in general was actually on Twitch. On Twitch, I was streaming F1 last year, and famous YouTuber Pieface, he was ending his stream, and he looked for a random stream to send all his viewers to, and he had like 1,000 viewers or whatever at the time watching his stream. He sent them all to me. Like, I was a random channel that he picked. And he was there in the chat as well. I was flabbergasted. Because I had like most, like 400 people stayed as well. 400 people stayed to watch me play F1 for the rest of that stream. And I was mind blown. Do we think the comeback is on, guys? Big goal from Tex Walker. Halting the Swans. Tiny bit of momentum. What will I do for some gifted memberships? No idea, mate. I remember the chat last year when I got 150, and people were like, "Wow, you can pay for your flight to Australia," and I was just like, "It costs like £1,000 to fly to Australia." You need a bit more than 150, mate. The whole chat was like, "No way, flights are cheap." I'm just like, have you seen how much flights are from London to Melbourne? Sometimes the prices of things can be quite baffling. Like, I could book a flight to Italy for like £20. Obviously, that's Italy. It's a 2 hour flight, but still, £20 for a flight, anyways. It's mad to think about. And Italy's like paradise. So many great places to see, and it's really hot. And it's like only 2 hours away from cold England. The flying fee of going to Perth with close to $800, and that's from New Zealand. It's about 400 and something pounds. Huh. Is that a behind? Yeah, it's a goal. The only reason I doubted that was a goal is because the crowd was so silent. But the Swans have got a goal. I went to Italy 4 times in 1 year, and like I think 3 years ago. I'm thinking of possibly reshaping my Aussie trip next year because I'm planning 2 trips next year because I want to come. That's in May next year, and I want to fly again in September, hopefully for the grand final. And the grand final package is released this week for this year's grand final, so I checked just to like see what the prices are like. Costs a lot of money, but it's a guaranteed seat. But it costs a lot of money, but it's a guaranteed seat. But it costs a lot of money. But I'm thinking like, cause like in May, like I'm planning on possibly coming to Melbourne to try and see the Hawks win a game for once, or the second time ever, because I've already seen that happen once. Uh, but I might actually cut that out now. I might because I wanna see if I can visit a place called Lucky Bay, which is a beach in WA in Western Australia. It's a beach with white sand and kangaroos hop along it in the morning. I feel like that'd be a nice place to spend the day. But if I do that, if I go there, I would have to cut out going to Melbourne. It's a mark. Razor Ray got banned because he was the alt account of the Ricky guy that was spamming my Reddit with racist posts. And Razor Ray had another account called Scott McLaren, and that account claimed that Ethan faked disability as well. So I had to like, you're all out of it then. It's a go. Yeah, don't worry, bud. It's alright. Advantage, Adelaide go. That hurts the comeback, says the commentator. Yeah, so in May, obviously the plan is Darwin, and I'd want about 5 days there. Could cut it to 4, but I don't know. Probably would do 5. Obviously, I'm gonna spend 2 days actually flying there in the first place, so that make it 7 days. So then it could be like, because I'd want to go to Sydney to watch the Sydney game. Hopefully they're better next year. So I'd want to go to Sydney to watch them play a home game. So then, if I felt lucky baying, then I had to cut Melbourne out completely. And I want to see if it's the right timing, if I can go and see an NRL game and an A-League game. Although with the A-League, the grand finals in May, right? So, and I'd be going in May, so I'd have to be in the right city for the right finals game. How much is the grand final thing? So the cheapest one you can get is 1.7k Aussie dollars. That's the cheapest one you can get. That one sold out within minutes though. I was monitoring it, seeing the prices because I knew it went on sale on I think Thursday. I can't remember. And then the second tier up, it starts at like 2,400 Aussie dollars. Then it goes up and up and up. And it says from 2,400, so there's like each section has like multiple tiers. I don't think I can check it anymore because it's got to be available for me to check it. The funny thing is the cheapest one includes a ticket to a prelim, and the rest of them don't. I'll send it in the chat. Look at what the most expensive one is. So essentially, they give you the grand final ticket, and they also give you an experience on top. It'll be like a dining thing or something, or a meal. I hate how it's so hard to find my own stream. Well, I gotta search my own channel to find my own stream on YouTube. It makes no sense. I'm logged in. That's the thing. I probably won't get the prelim one because I'll be needing at least 2 weeks in America next year because that's where I want to go. That's the priority holiday next year. The Australia trip in May, and then I want to visit a country in Africa and Jordan as well. So after that's all done, I don't think I'll have enough holiday allowance for the prelim and the grand final. Fremantle no cap better than Hawks. I can't even argue that right now, so yeah, so if I go next year on location, the one called On Location, that's the one I would probably go for. Even though the cheaper one gets a prelim ticket, but if I couldn't go to the prelim, what's the point of me getting that? So the free expensive one's still available. I guess you can check like you click on view details and check what the package includes. And like each section has like its own like each section has like 3 sections. So the price you see at first is a starting price, and then it goes up if you get other things. In pounds doesn't sound as bad, but still expensive. Lucky Bay's in WA, mate, but it's like 8 hours from Perth. So you got to fly there. Let me quickly show you. This is Lucky Bay. It looks bloody majestic, mate. I want to go to that beach. Sorry, the chat's in the way. I want to go to this beach. it looks so nice. I want it. Yeah. Anyway. $50 penalty for Adelaide. Freo finish top 4. Okay, let's not go that far. Let's relax a little bit, mate. 100 points for the Crows. The only thing is Lucky Bay is not near like any major city. But there is an airport. You can fly there. As far as I know. Well, apparently a lot of airlines fly to Lucky Bay. Maybe it's not as scarce as... What's the maximum week? I get 4 weeks. Another goal for the Crows. Not sure that was a free. Put the mayo on that free kick. There's been almost as many inside 50s as Sydney have goals. Maybe 69 doesn't like Rihanna. I don't know why he doesn't, but maybe he doesn't like Rihanna. I don't know. Goal for Adelaide. That assist was beautiful as well. They got introduced an assist of the season competition for the year because that might be assist of the year. That assist gets better at every replay. I hope AFL tweeted that assist just because I want to retweet it. Where'd Ethan go? He's only gone for 10 minutes, mate. What do you mean, why? You said I was 40. Have you forgotten already, mate? Did someone just call the sherry a flog? Even the commentators laughed at that. Oh, it's not June yet. That's a shame. We could have gifted memberships today. Even thinks it was permanent. Yeah, I literally said 10 minutes when I did it. What is this sorcery? I'm actually really hungry, but there's no food at home. What did Ethan say? He says he's watching the A-League. He's fed up with the Swans. I thought the A-League's almost over. Siren sounds. Oh, the A-League Grand Finals today. It is over. It's the 93rd minute. Melbourne City are beating Melbourne Victory 1-0. Oh, that's crazy. 94th minute now. Can Melbourne Victory equalise? I'm not watching the game, I'm just watching Google's live score of it. Ben, we have mentioned a few times. Surely you have been here at least once when we said we have a Discord, mate. Why do people not like Rob Reacts? What's going on? I got no problem with him. Yeah, every time I see my chat talking about him, there's something negative. I'm just like, whoa. There we go, there's the Discord. Ben has just joined. Melbourne Victory game is still not over. Melbourne Victory not getting the victory right now. 96th minute. Yeah, I probably won't stream the Champions League final. I'll watch it, but I probably won't be live for it. Looking forward to it though. It should be a very good game. This military advert, you know. They're putting this cool music over it. As if war isn't some serious thing. Dynamic pool, you eat curry apparently. That's what he said. Got to add Ben to the members only chat as well. Yeah. Why is Dynamic not in the members only chat? What's going on there? PSG for the win. Yeah, I think it could go either way. I think both teams are very good. They've done very well to get that far. For me, it's hard to predict, to be honest. I predicted Inter on penalties. Both teams very good tactically, so we'll see. Yeah, I know, but like it's hard to tell who he's saying eats curry. There's so many people here. It's like it's hard to understand, mate. I don't know. Lucky Bay looks a bit dodgy logistically, to be honest. I looked into it a bit more. There are flights there. It's called Esperance Airport. The only flights there are from Perth, and there's like two a day. There's two a day from Perth and three a day to Perth. Through only one airline, Rex, and the airport is like an hour drive from the beach. I don't know if that's feasible at the moment. I'd have to look into it more. Like, are there hotels there that have like services or whatever? Bro, the guy who was saying Curry just deleted all his comments. It was on the screen, mate. You can't delete from the screen. But bro's comments are there permanently forever. Man's name is Haz now. What sort of name is that? Esperance has a pink lake too. To be fair, there is a tour from Esperance. So I can get hotel in Esperance and they'll take me on a tour. So that's realistic, to be fair. Add it to my list. Jeez, the amount of empty seats up there. What are we doing in the chat, man? Goal for Ben Keys. I think it's safe to say the comeback is over now. I think any chance Swans have is now finished. You know, I think they had a chance until now, to be honest. Give Ben the keys. I love how every logo has been used except Geelong, Western Bulldogs, and GWS. Apologies. Good night, Ethan. No one touched that apparently. Another goal for the Crows. We can't get 100-point margin, can we? Surely. Surely Sydney want to avoid that. There's only one original Gold Sun player. Gold Sun. Is that a new team, mate? What's going on? The actual Sun is going to play AFL. Very hot game, I heard. Do you ever think about random things in the shower, thinking, how is Venus hotter than Mercury when Mercury's closer to the Sun than Venus? It makes you think. It really makes you think. Australia is wider than the Moon. That really makes you think. It really does. These are random thoughts out of my head just now. But they're definitely shower thoughts. Can Adelaide make 100 points? We're still yet to find out. Game's been pretty dire the last few minutes. Not much has happened. Just because for their percentage, right? Best percentage in the comp right now. Unless Sydney gets some goals back. Because of Venus's thick carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Wow. Meme number the science teacher. I like this. It's very good. I can't remember what it's called, but there's another. There's something else after Pluto. I'm trying to look it up. I googled what's the planet after Pluto. They're just like, Pluto's not a planet. I'm just like, okay, but what's the? Never mind. Scoreboard looks like Conrad and Power. What, in the grand final? Yeah, I know. Is New Zealand not closer? Is Argentina not closer? I know Argentina has the closest city to Antarctica. Yeah, it has the most southernmost city in the world. Could be Chile as well, to be fair. Yeah, it's Argentina and Chile. They're both closer to Antarctica than Australia and New Zealand. Because I remember looking at the map and like Argentina and Antarctica are like they're not that far. I mean, they're not very close. It still takes like 2 days to get there by boat, but that's the closest it is to Antarctica. Bro, look at a map. Look at a world map and look at the bottom left. It's actually it's pretty close, mate. Neptune is warmer than Uranus. Already bad when I make a joke here, but look, this is what I'm talking about. Look, even on that map, flip's sake, even on that map you can see. Obviously, world map is inaccurate by scale anyway, but even from there you can see. And then if you look at this one, Argentina, Antarctica. Obviously, it's a bit bigger than it looks there. But like, if you look at a map of Australia, it's not going to look as close as that. Let's focus on the game again. But yeah, the closest countries are in South America. Don't believe anything in school. Because I knew the southernmost city was in Argentina, so I'm just like, surely Argentina is is closer. Obviously, not all of Argentina's cities, but you get the point. Geography of Davidoff. Yeah, but Australia has quite a ranged set of weather, right? I found out on my 3 week tour last year. I went to Perth, it was 40 degrees Celsius, bloody boiling. Went to Tasmania, it was flipping freezing. In the same time of the year. What's the biggest desert? Antarctica. No, that's the easiest question all week, mate. Even Ben answered it. There you go. Yeah, Australia's slowly going towards Asia, right? Hello, AFL legend. I'm surprised you've turned up here, mate. You're very brave. It was probably the worst situation we've been in for ages. Yep. This is not very nice. Take a photo of the scoreboard. Who was the goal? Who won the Golden Boot at 1982 World Cup? Honestly, no idea, mate. One of my favorite things about looking at World Cup stats is there's a guy who scored 13 goals at the World Cup, and that's like the third highest ever. And all of those goals came in one World Cup. Like all the other players above him played multiple World Cups to get higher than 13. That French guy, Just Fontaine. Paolo Rossi. (1950). Uruguay won the World Cup 1950. I don't know who the top scorer was. I'm glad there's no polar bears in Antarctica. They're in the Arctic, not the Antarctic. I've been inside the Arctic Circle, but only to Norway. You have to pay taxes in Antarctica. I no idea how that works, how it works, mate. Because obviously no one lives there, but there are scientists that are there, that work there. So I don't know who they pay taxes to. Apparently, it's the British. What? I googled it and it says BAT tax, or British Antarctic Territory tax, is a form of income tax payable by any person who spends more than a year in Antarctica. If you spend more than 365 days in Antarctica, you pay tax to the British, apparently. The BAT tax rate is 7% and deducted from your salary and paid to the British Antarctic Territories on your behalf. What? Keys, soccer goal. It's 91 points, guys. Yeah, there's no tax in Monaco, no tax in Saudi. Is there tax in UAE? I don't think there's tax in UAE either. I don't think there's tax in Luxembourg either. Luxembourg on the border of France. So I should be live tomorrow, but unfortunately it'll be a game where Geelong probably win by maybe less than this margin, but a big margin. That gives me an idea for a poll. Just a simple poll, no trolling. From me, I normally put a troll answer in the 12, not today. I think that's a good question. Can West Coast beat 40 points against Geelong? Because I feel like it'll be hard for them to do that. Geelong are a very good team. Obviously, Sydney could also get more points in these last 3 minutes as well. Make it harder for West Coast to complete the task. Sydney have an inside 50 mark. Ethan, mate, Antarctica doesn't have polar bears. There's no polar bears in Antarctica. They live in the Arctic, up north. Different part of the world. I really want to go there, man. I want to set foot on there, so that then I can say I've been on every continent. There's also the wildlife there is what I'm most excited about, though. Like penguins, whales, orcas. Love to see an orca in person. Rig the pool? Why is Muskie rigging swimming pools? What's going on? He's a criminal. Nah, I don't miss Miles McGee, mate. Who? I can comfortably say I've enjoyed streaming a lot more when he's not here. So I think that tells you something. I mean, as it stands, he's back around 17, but he's already banned for finals. I'm not having him around for finals. It's not worth it. I'm looking forward to the end of the year. You know, I'm very excited. I'm going somewhere at the end of August during the bye round between round 24 and finals week 1. And then I'm going somewhere else in October. I'm going 2 places in October. And then hopefully America in February. Going to be an exciting 6 months or so. Right, see you later, Ben. Appreciate it. 10 seconds to go in this game. We won't get 100-point margin. Well, let's see if West Coast can beat 41 points. The commentator almost said MCG. It's the SCG, mate. How dare you? 90 points. 90 points. Who was worse? I mean, half of them are the same person, mate. Yeah. They're all just weird. So it's 50-50. Half of you think that West Coast can beat Sydney's point score. Half of you think not. And I think that's about a fair poll because even though Sydney been awful today, West Coast against Geelong, I think will struggle to get 42 points. So we'll see. Well, maybe they turn up. Maybe because they're at home, they'll turn up and do something. I still think they'll lose, but you never know. Obviously, there's a round where we've seen some interesting results today, so we shall see. So yeah, see you tomorrow. I'll be live, and I should be doing 4 games next round as well, because round 13 also has a Sunday night game, Carlton Essendon. I am also off on the day that Melbourne play Collingwood. The only issue is at 6:20 a.m. and I get home from work at midnight, so I can't guarantee anything. Do not expect me to stream that game. But I'm gonna try and go to bed straight after I go home from work because I'll be working on the Sunday. But I do have Monday and Tuesday off, so obviously I could sleep a little bit, and if I do wake up, I can just sleep later in the day because I'm not going to work that day. So it makes a bit of a difference. If I was working Monday as well, then it would be like, oh, I can't do it. But yeah, 4 streams next week. But if I can make it possible, maybe 5. But again, 6:20 wake up is very, very early for that Monday. But again, it's something that actually is doable if I can wake up. So yeah, I shall see you then. So yeah, I'm going to cinema today. Movies starts in about 2 hours, so it's not like I'm leaving now. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in a little bit. Gonna go cinema today, watch a couple movies. Then I'm gonna get home, edit some videos for my second channel. I'll be live on Twitch at some point tonight to play more F1. Might see Ravina over there. He normally turns up. And then tomorrow I'll record Stupid Idiots and hopefully my tips as well. Get that out of the way. What movie? Oh, you'll have to guess, mates. You'll have to guess. I'm watching two movies. Watching two movies today. So you can just you can just guess what they are, you know. But either way, there'll be a video up tomorrow as a vlog. That's another thing to edit for me. Well, hey, 2 days off work, spend the time editing, but it's fine. I enjoy it. And I should be live tomorrow. Obviously, I'm not working today, so it's not like I'm gonna get home from work at midnight. Oh, I have to get to bed early. Quickly. It's more like oh, I'm off today anyway. So I guess it just depends how long I stream on Twitch, but I should be all right. But yeah, should be fun. Round 14 as well. Could also be extra streams, but I don't know. West Coast Carlton is like on Sunday in round 14. It's like it's an hour earlier than tomorrow's game, so it's like it's sort of a night game, but not quite. But obviously, I could still watch the second half of that one. So, yeah, opportunities next week. Opportunities. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. I had a good time. Even though it was a battering, I still enjoyed some of the goals. That Rochelle assist was definitely a highlight. It was a brilliant bloody assist, that. And there isn't a what? The final what? What's FNAF? I didn't check if let me check if AFL tweeted that assist. I need that clip. Yeah, they did tweet it. That's good. What's FNAF? Am I stupid? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh. Okay. But there'll be there's a couple movies I'm watching today, so there you go. Look out for the vlog tomorrow, and hopefully the tipping video the day after. Yeah, it's taking a while to end the stream. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Have a good day. This is your boy Davidoff. What's my outro doing? Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. 90 points, eh? 90 points. Goodbye.